Let's just walk around and just see what the people are selling and how we can make things better.
A win-win situation. Let's get everybody get a little piece of something.
Say it again, everybody got to win, right?
Get a little something inside, right?
We call these micro merchants. You need to get in the game. If you want to build recurring income, if you don't want to invest in yourself, this is not for you. If you're looking for some overnight get-rich-quick scheme, this is not for you. Okay, so I'm getting ready to walk into a mart here. And everybody is selling some of everything in here. And they're using payment processing to do that. What do I mean by that? Everybody who buys something, whether it be soap, like this man here, or whether it be, I don't know, beads or necklaces here, even across the street here at the Mexican food place, they're using credit cards. Imagine if you were to come here and just talk to some of the people and you were to say, hey, listen, there's some things that I could do for you to help you with your business, to help you streamline your business. And they're like, well, what is that? Well, one, instead of accepting cash, hopefully not only using cash today, but if you're only using cash, I can help you streamline that by providing a small device that you attach to your phone so that you can accept payments and you can scale a lot quicker because you're going to run out of cash. You don't have change. There's only so much change you have. You're going to be walking around with wads of cash in your pocket? Probably not. Another thing is that when people make purchases, I guarantee you most of the people here are not contacting these people again. Now, some of us may not even be from this area, but you can still contact them because it's possible that maybe they have an online site, or if they don't have one, boom. So let's just walk around and just see what the people are selling, what are people buying, and how we can make things better. Hey, my man, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Good, good. So my wife just bought the African shea butter here, right? How did she pay you? She paid you with cash?
Yeah.
I seen another guy pay you with a credit card.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, you had some kind of device that you swiped it with. What was that?
Yeah, square.
Ah. And see, he only knows about Square, but there's other alternatives. So you use the Square device. How much you pay for that, like percentage-wise? Do you know?
It's nothing. It's about on every 100 they charge you like one or $2. So
You don't mind paying that. That's just the cost of doing business, right?
it's a win-win situation. Let's get everybody get a little piece of something.
Say it again. Everybody got to win, right?
Get a little something inside, right?
Everybody got to win. Now, there's ways when he starts to sell more products that he can eliminate that fee. It's probably a little bit more than $1, but if he says it's $1, it's $1.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. He don't mind. Now, do you have these products online as well?
No.
That would be a game changer for you.
I know, but I'm retiring soon.
You're retiring soon?
I'm going home soon.
Where you from?
I'm from West Africa.
West Africa. What country?
The Ivory Coast.
The Ivory Coast. What you been doing since you've been here?
Oh, it's a long story, man. I came here when I was young, man. I went to school
Okay.
and I started teaching comparative economics. But now I'm doing business.
Right. Wow. So you taught comparative economics.
Yeah, and now it's time to go home.
Wow. Listen to that. Comparative economics. Now, when you go home, are you going to be doing business here still, or you just going?
I'm tired.
You're done.
Life is not about all this money. I'm just gonna relax. I'm 64 now. It's time for me to retire. It's good.
He says life is not all about money. He's so right about that, right? There's way more to life than just about chasing a freaking dollar bill. Well, Professor, nice to meet you.
That's me.
You take care, man. Okay. You heard it right there, so let's just take a peek here. They're selling different products here. Do you accept credit cards?
I
You do? Okay. How much are these?
do. 15, 2 for 25. If you're in the small birds or it's called the small ones, you can mix and match them.
Okay, thank you. You see that? Now, it's going to be hard to find someone who's not accepting with credit cards. So the professor says that he's retiring. He's going home. He's done. But there's going to be a lot of people here who are not going home, who are not done, who are not retiring. So what do? You help them grow and scale their businesses. You see, we call these micro merchants. Some of these people have businesses like brick and mortar as well, or an online location. Maybe there's probably, I don't know, 100 or so businesses back there. You come here, you talk to people, just conversation, right? You don't have to be some super duper salesperson, and this is not going to be high ticket. This is not the high ticket business for these kind of clients. These kind of clients are more a couple thousand a month, few thousand a month maybe, especially when they have like an event or something like that. So just do the math. 1%, 1.5%, 2% off of, let's say you have 5 clients in here, that could be maybe total $10,000 in processing volume, but you make a tiny percentage of that, but you do it again somewhere else, and somewhere else, and somewhere else. So you have a huge market behind me here, another market. What do you do in this market? Same thing. And this one has food. You know how people are when it comes to food. They love to eat. Some of these people rely on strictly foot traffic, which is understandable, but many of these businesses, they're unsophisticated when it comes to marketing. And you can help them market their products and services a lot better than they know how. And a part of payment processing, what we do is we help businesses grow, because if you help them grow, you're helping yourself grow. So think about that in your community, in your city. We're always traveling, we're always going places, we're always spending a ton of money. But the thing is, we don't get anything from it. Imagine for people who go on several trips a year and they spend all this money, and then you have to go and make it back up again. That's what you call the rat race or the hamster wheel. So why not build up a recurring income portfolio for yourself? Like, this market is so long, I don't even want to walk all the way down to show you every single business. You need to get in the game. If you want to build recurring income, imagine if you can make just an additional $500 per month. Or what if you can make $50,000 per month? Or $5,000 per month? That's $60,000 a year. If you were to make, say, just $20,000 per month, right? That's $240,000 per year. And you can make $60,000 a month. These numbers that I'm talking about are not out of the ballpark. We have people making 6 figures a month, and they're not doing anything. It's all recurring income. It's one of the best kept secrets, especially from the biggest spenders in the world, and you know who you are, the people who love making everybody rich, the people who love trying to fit in because it makes them feel good, it makes them feel better, it makes them feel more important. But the people who get the least back, they get the least return on everything. They build up everybody's business, they make the culture what the culture is, and they get pooted on. I could use another word, but I won't. I think that's unintelligent, for one. I think that we're much smarter than that, than to make everybody in the world rich. And then some of us believe in the educational system, but you build it up for everybody else, there's nothing for you, and then people complain. They have all these political campaigns and do this for us and do this for us, right? Now, I'm not trying to say that doesn't have validity. It absolutely does, and there needs to be redistribution with the government, for sure. But literally, if the mindset changed of the people, and today it doesn't matter what race you are, it's all about class. If the mindset changes, we could flip it overnight. Instead of begging for crumbs from the banks and financial institutions, please give us a loan, please give us this, please give us that. Just create your own lane. This is one way you do it right here. So there should be some information below where you can learn more about participating in a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. And the thing is, I've been in this industry for a long time now. I can help you avoid a lot of blind spots. There's a lot of people and cultures who are specifically trying to take advantage of other cultures. Why would you give money to entities and people who don't care nothing about you? Does that make any sense? It absolutely should not make any sense to me. So you got to know who you're working with, first of all. And then also, this is not multi-level marketing. You don't want to join a program where you're 5 levels removed from the source of the income. That doesn't even make sense. Why take a percentage of $1 after 5 entities have already touched it? You're not going to have anything left over. And when you want to do something that benefits your community, I don't care what nationality you are, if you've built the income up of people who have a totally different agenda and they're all about business, and that doesn't matter what nationality they are. I know people who are all about business. It's unfortunate because they only see green, and they would take advantage of you the same way someone else would take advantage of you. They call it good business. They're just unethical people who think scarcity and think that they have to take advantage of you in order to win. You don't have to deal with those people if you change the mindset. And that's what I'm talking about doing. So yes, this is a program to build up recurring income, but it's also something much bigger than that. It's really about putting the power back into the hands of the actual people. Everywhere you go, everywhere I go in the world, you go to one particular area where the have-nots are, and they just all happen to be the same people. Why is it always like that everywhere you go? It's because we're not changing the mindset. If you don't want to invest in yourself, this is not for you. If you're not willing to make a sacrifice for you and your family, this is not for you. If you're not willing to help out your community, no matter what your community is, this is not for you. If you're looking for some overnight get-rich-quick scheme, this is not for you. If you want to give all your money to financial institutions and people who run them that don't care anything about you, this is not for you. If you only see business as a way of taking advantage of other people, this is not for you. I could go on and on, but I'm not. So think about this. You have to invest in yourself. No one's going to invest in you. You cannot beg other people to invest in you as well. If you don't invest in you, why would someone else invest in you? There's a link somewhere here for you to find out more about this. Let's go.